Hello, Aquarius. I am Luvic, and this will be your tarot reading for the month of March for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And, just know that I will never reach out to you first in trying to get any financial information or payments, anything of that sort. If somebody does, it is not me. My only channels are at Luvix Tarot on YouTube and TikTok. Somebody else is not me. So, let's see what the general vibe is for Aquarius in the month of March 2026. What is up for our Aquarius? Okay. Okay. This is one of those confusing ones. Okay. So, in the top here, we have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and then the Nine of Pentacles. So we got two nines here, and then the Knight of Cups. Are you nearing a state of completion in a situation? Huh. I'm gonna get a few more cards. Let's get some cards for that top row there. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands, please. The Ace of Wands. And then clarify the Knight of Cups, please. Clarify the Knight of Cups for our Aquarius friends. Four of Wands. Celebration card. Yeah. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of fire here. A lot of fire energy. I just saw a flipped card. Nine of Swords. Very, kind of a little stressful. I'm not going to take that card. I don't feel like it belongs. So, okay. With this here, the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Wands, I feel like this is a passion project that you've been working on for a long time. And it's nearing completion. And you're worn out, you're tired, you put a lot of work into this. And with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands here, you know, when this does reach that finish line, it's going to be a lot of joy, and you're going to be, celebrating, in a very good place here, is how I feel with this. And then there's Nine of... yeah, the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. You're going to be in a good place. And for me, this one right here is a desire to enjoy the moment, kind of take a break, take a breather, and, like I said in one of the other readings I did earlier, he's looking out across this lake, looking at those little boats there. So it's kind of like going to the lake and just spending a day out in nature is how I feel with these. What is this? It was like that. I like that. That's a very good little vibe you got going there. And down here, you got the Six of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Knight of Pentacles. Gotta cover them up because they're naked. So, I feel like you're coming into this space where you have this giving energy. You're in this place of where you can take care of others. And you've really worked hard to bring yourself into this position here. It's taken a lot of time. A lot of time. Down here, we got the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, and then the Lovers in reverse. How can I do this? Okay. Oh, just realized I'm totally showing it. So, with this, I'm almost getting the vibe of like there's a lot of love here, but at the same time, it's kind of like, since you've been working on this for so long, you're kind of like wanting to go about things the same way. And it may be causing a little bit of detachment in this energy right here. Let's clarify these. What is the Ace of Cups, please? What is the Ace of Cups? The Five of Cups. What is the Hierophant? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, and what is the Lovers? What's the Lovers card here? Here we go. The Hermit. Interesting. Okay. So with the Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups here, there's very much a lot of love here, but it's kind of like, a little upset that this has ended. So I still feel like this is a project. I don't think this is like a person or something like that. It's being in love with your work. And we got the Hierophant here, clarified by the Eight of Cups and then the Ace of Pentacles. This, to me, is dedication to work or these projects that you've been doing. And I feel like you're immediately wanting to start something new, start a new chapter in the energy of the projects here. But in doing so, with the Lovers and the Hermit there, it's really causing a huge detachment in this energy. All right, tell me what this other energy is. What is this other energy? The High Priestess. Interesting. Okay. That's very interesting because the High Priestess is the very opposite of the Hierophant. Or it's kind of like they go hand in hand because the Hierophant's very earthly, whereas the High Priestess is very dreamy, very airy, very spiritual. I think there's a critter on the roof. And with the High Priestess here, you got the Four Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So, I really feel like the Four of Pentacles here, where it's usually about like boredom and kind of like not paying attention to this. What I'm getting from it in this situation with the High Priestess, it feels more in tune with spirituality. Like this guy is like meditating or something. And with the Four of Pentacles here, it's ego. That's what this is. So this other energy here, it is the very opposite of the Hierophant. Because it's encouraging you to reconnect with the spiritual side of life. And it reminds you that life is not just work, work, work. Put that up there. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for the sign of Aquarius? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so far. Whew. Interesting. So we got the Six of Wands, the Five of Swords, the King, or the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Swords. That's a lot of swords. Lots of air energy. Yeah. So right here, the 6 of Wands with the 5 of Swords. You're in a state of victory, right? From this situation. You're feeling good, feeling successful, you're celebrating. But since it is the end of this cycle, you're still kind of cleaning up the loose ends, the stuff that's left over, whether that's literal stuff that exists or if it's stuff within you, which it looks like you don't want this to actually be over because you enjoyed it. But then we've got these three right here. Got the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Two of Swords. This is, I feel, very much a warning to not act hasty, make logical decisions, take your time, and think things through. Don't jump into something just because you can. All right. What is the challenge for Aquarius? What's the challenge for Aquarius? I think we already know. Three of Swords. This is stress, anxiety. It's the heartbreak card. I feel for some of you, maybe, this connection right here, the lovers, could be in relation to a person. And, you know, if we're in a relationship and we're dedicating all of our time to this over here, we could be neglecting this energy over here, or this individual. This more feminine, intuitive energy. But, you know, I feel like this is also very much your counterpart. Okay, what is coming for Aquarius in the near future? Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius in the near future? Okay, I like this. You got the 9 of Swords in reverse with the 6 of Swords. This is leaving anxiety and moving towards calmer waters. That's literally what these cards mean in like this. Anything else? Anything else in the near future for the sign of Aquarius? Please. Okay, what is this? The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is very much this youthful, charmy, kind of bard energy, right? I feel like after you move into calmer waters here, you're going to have an opportunity to do something here, something that you enjoy, something that's fun, but it doesn't feel hasty. It feels almost like you're going to be learning about it as well, instead of just jumping in thinking you know everything. You're just ready to start anew. You're taking your time with this. After the stress, the anxiety, and everything calms down, after emotions calm down, and things are just smooth sailing. Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave the tarot portion there. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you. Okay. Let's get an oracle card for Aquarius, please. Oh, I can do the thing. I need to find a better way to do this. So we got Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. I didn't mean to drop it. All right. Ooh, dropping everything. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. When Ant Spirit comes to visit, it's to celebrate the benefits of working in a partnership with others as part of a community or tribe. Spirit reminds you that to build your dream, you need to work with others, accept help, and trust in your most important partnership, the one you have with Spirit. Your intentions will come to fruition if you remain awake and focused on co-creating your reality with others and with Spirit. Remember that the world around you can easily seduce you if you don't have some sort of practice or discipline like meditation to keep you on track as you build the life you desire. Connection with others and having accountability partners can be very helpful as it's unlikely that everyone will fall asleep at the same time. The other message Ant Spirit holds is that you are now in an auspicious time to ask for help and receive it. Whether you need help assembling a team, finding a new tribe, or requesting assistance from others who are there for you, everything is working to support you right now. That is wild. It's just so interesting to me when the things I say are verified by the oracle cards. It's always so specific too. I love it. But I think that is all I have for you today, Aquarius. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form. If it did, let me know down in the comments. Leave a like button or hit the like button. Yeah, and have a great day. Bye.